The world is addicted to the illusion of permanent growth. Most people build their lives on the assumption that the sun will always shine, interest rates will stay low, and the market will only move up and to the right. But the man of dominion knows that history is a series of cycles. Winter is not a tragedy. It is a season. A financial crisis is not a disaster. It is a cleansing fire. As we approach the volatility of 2026, the masses are beginning to feel the first chills of a coming winter. They are unprepared, over-leveraged, and emotionally fragile. They will be the fuel for the fire, but you will be the one who uses that fire to forge a stronger empire. Today, we are looking at the 5 Stoic rules for surviving and thriving in a financial crisis. This is the preparation mode for the sovereign individual. This is the Dominion Thesis. Section 1. Rule 1. The distinction of assets. In a crisis, the first thing people lose is their mind, because they don't know what they actually own. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that your only true assets are your character, your intentions, and your actions. Everything else, your bank balance, your real estate portfolio, your luxury cars, is on loan from fortune. If you believe that your net worth is your self-worth, a market crash will destroy your soul before it destroys your bank account. Rule number 1 is to decouple your identity from your external wealth. You must view your wealth as a preferred indifferent. It is a tool you use, not a master you serve. When the crash comes, the man who needs his status symbols to feel powerful will be paralyzed by fear. But the man who knows his power comes from his internal discipline will remain cold and calculated. He can lose $1 million and not lose a second of sleep, because he still owns his most valuable asset, his mind. Section 2. Rule 2. The practice of voluntary hardship. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, had a radical practice. Every month, he would set aside a few days to live like a beggar. He would eat the cheapest food, wear coarse clothing, and sleep on the floor. He did this to ask himself one question: is this the condition I feared? Rule number 2 is to practice voluntary hardship before the crisis forces it upon you. If you are used to luxury, you are a slave to it. You will make coward's decisions in a crisis just to keep your comforts. But if you have trained yourself to be happy with little, the threat of a financial downturn loses its teeth. Start now. Take cold showers. Eat a basic meal once a day. Walk instead of drive. By rehearsing poverty, you build a psychological immunity to market volatility. You become the man who can survive on bread and water while still making high-level strategic moves. The crisis cannot break a man who has already broken himself in training. Section 3. Rule 3. Elimination of the unnecessary. A financial crisis is a test of operational efficiency. In the summer of a bull market, people and businesses get fat. They accumulate subscriptions, high-interest debt, and useless overhead. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary?" Rule number 3 is to perform a dominion audit of your life and business immediately. Cut the fat before the market cuts it for you. Eliminate every expense, every habit, and every relationship that does not contribute to your core mission. Debt is a chain that anchors you to the past. In a crisis, debt turns into a noose. Reduce your leverage. Simplify your lifestyle. The more agile you are, the faster you can pivot when the opportunity arises. Dominion is not about having the most. It is about needing the least while achieving the most. In the 2026 crash, the leanest players will be the ones who inherit the earth. Section 4. Rule 4. The strategic reserve of character. Most people think a reserve is just a pile of cash in a savings account. While liquidity is vital, the Stoics prioritize the reserve of character. Cato the Younger was a Roman statesman known for his unshakable integrity. Even when the Republic was falling apart and Julius Caesar was seizing power, Cato remained constant. Rule number 4 is to build your reputation and your network on the bedrock of integrity now. In a crisis, trust is the rarest and most valuable currency. When the banks stop lending and the market panics, people look for a still point. They look for the person who didn't lie, who didn't cut corners, and who stayed calm. If you have a reserve of character, people will bring you opportunities. They will trust you with their capital when they trust no one else. Do not trade your long-term reputation for a short-term gain today. The wealth you build on a foundation of integrity is the only wealth that can survive a systemic collapse. Section 5. Rule 5. Amor Fati. Love the chaos. The final and most powerful rule is to embrace the crisis as a gift. Amor Fati means to love your fate, not just tolerate it. A crisis is the greatest wealth redistribution event in history. It is the moment when the old guard, who became stagnant, are replaced by the new vanguard, who are hungry and disciplined. While the crowd is crying about their 401ks, the man of dominion is looking at the scoreboard with a predatory smile. He knows that fortunes are made in the down years and merely collected in the up years. Every bad headline is a discount on a future empire. Every bank failure is a lesson in risk management. If you love the chaos, you cannot be defeated by it. You become like fire. The wind that blows out a candle only makes a forest fire grow larger. You don't just survive 2026, you use it as the fuel for your total dominion. Section 6. The pre-mortem drill. Let's apply these rules with a Stoic drill called the pre-mortem. Sit in silence and imagine it is December 2026. The market has collapsed by 40%. Your main source of income has dried up. Your bank is limiting withdrawals. Now, look at your current life. What are the weak points that caused you to fail in this visualization? Is it your debt? Your lack of specialized skills? Your emotional fragility? The Stoic does not wait for the disaster to find his weaknesses. He finds them now, in the safety of his mind, and he fixes them. This is the preparation mode. Every day you spend in a state of comfort without training is a day you are becoming weaker for the coming storm. Audit your assets. Practice hardship. Prune the unnecessary. Build your character. Love the fate. Section 7. The dominion mindset in the storm. When the crisis finally arrives, the world will be in a state of emotional ruin. People will be looking for a leader. They will be looking for a sovereign. Because you have followed the Stoic rules, you will be that person. You will not be reacting to the news. You will be executing your pre-planned moves. You will be the one who stays calm when the CEO panics. You will be the one who buys the property when the family is desperate to sell. This isn't about being mean-spirited. It is about being rational in an irrational world. The market is a machine that transfers wealth from the impatient and emotional to the patient and disciplined. By following these rules, you are moving yourself to the right side of that equation. Section 8. Conclusion. A financial crisis is the ultimate truth teller. It reveals who is faking it and who is truly building. It reveals who had a grind set and who had a dominion thesis. Do not fear the volatility of the coming years. Invite it. Use this time of peace to prepare for the war. Decouple your ego from your money. Live below your means. Strengthen your mind. When the world finally realizes that the game has changed, you will already be 10 moves ahead. The crash of 2026 is not your end. It is your beginning. Stay prepared. Stay sovereign. This is the Dominion Thesis.